Peace, it's your boy Doe Allen, I want to share with y'all something, a little piece of indigenous initiated elder wisdom coming from the Bakatla clan of Botswana through a book known as Blackroots Science. And I'm going to read a chapter and discuss a little bit about, what they have to say about the ego. What is the ego? The truth about the ego according to 360-degree wisdom. And it says the ego, or unless they are born again. And the first paragraph goes, it is said that a person cannot enter the kingdom of heaven unless he or she dies and be born again. Person here refers to non-blacks. Dying refers to the dying of the ego. With that being said, kind of takes Christianity and gives a whole new spin on death. Saying that instead of dying physically, the ego inside, the spiritual part, a spiritual part of you, the devil inside, the false you has to die for you to be born again, to go to heaven. The ego is formed when a person refuses to accept the truth about his or her maker. Rejection of one's creator and the formation of the ego are one and the same phenomenon, like walking and moving the legs in a particular way. When a person moves his legs in a particular way, we say he's walking. When he's walking, he moves his legs in a particular way. The two are as inseparable as a word and its meaning. So it's saying you will develop an ego as long as you have rejected your maker. There's no way around it. If you are not in knowledge of self, then you have created some kind of an ego. Let me skip a little bit. It's not possible for a person to have an ego without rejecting his or her maker. I said it already. Therefore, only non-blacks have or are capable of developing a real ego. Operative word, real ego. And the reason is straightforward, because only non-blacks have a maker. I'm going to read this last one and I'm going to give it a break. Black people are self-created without a beginning. There is no maker that they can reject. Therefore, they cannot develop a real ego, because a real ego can be developed if and only if one rejects his creator, as was said about the pride of Lucifer. So, in our case, as black people being self-created, we're not rejecting our maker because we have no maker. We are self-made, so we can't develop a real ego. But if you find a way to reject yourself, you can develop what we call a false ego. As for other non-blacks, this is what is pertaining to them. As long as they do not recognize their maker, as in Yakub, Yahweh, same person, and the 60,000 total Elohim that went off into the island of Palon or Patmos and had specific directives towards using science to manipulate the genetics of themselves to bring about a new manifestation, a physical being. If they are rejected by their creations, mankind, non-blacks, the people without the black genes, those people have created an ego. As long as they keep believing that there's a God in the sky and a devil below, and they're not recognizing us, the descendants of those Israelites, as the descendants of the people that made them, they will always have an ego. Stay tuned for part 2.